Listen, Grand Rising, and I'm gonna say that real quick. I'm not getting up and cutting no light on. First of all, let me give y'all a rundown. So, I know a lot of people asking why am I in New York, right? I had when I was working for Stop and Surrender, I had met an older guy. I told y'all I'm it's something about older men that it works with my spirit. Let's say that. I love being governed by older men because, especially older, mature, that's why I call them kings and queens. I know the difference in kings and queens. Because one thing about a king, I don't care if I'm LGBTQI or straight. The Most High will put a king in my path to govern me to make sure I'm doing the right thing. It don't matter. It just don't matter. And the Most High will put a queen that's older and mature in my path to make sure I do the right thing because he knows what I'm going to respect. He knows I respect my elders. I don't listen to these dumb motherfucking young people. Let's make it clear now. I'm 44 years old, so I'm gonna always need a governor over me. Not no Donald Trump type motherfucker. Sorry, I don't like to use his name. I hate even spitting his name out my mouth. But I have to say that people like that, of that nature of older, I don't pay them no attention because he said respect them and they will be, and you gonna respect. You get me? I don't even want to talk about them because that's just something that I don't have no respect for. I don't see them. I don't pay them no attention. Just like the people in this building of that spectrum, I don't pay none of them no attention. I gotta drink more water. But me saying that is of he will put the right people in your path to govern you. So everybody be like, why you come to New York? I didn't come to New York. It wasn't even a plan. My heart. I met this guy one time, and I kept. Me and him was on the phone last night laughing about that because I kept saying I'm never going to come to New York. I was trying to get him to come to Philly, but something went haywire, and I guess he was coming, but I had stopped talking to him because it was other bullshit going on in my life in Philly, like distractions, bullshit, and drama. And it's out of the blue bullshit and drama. Matter of fact. And when I made that Boss King t-shirt for Mr. Irvin Warfield, it seemed like that's when my life went haywire. After that fucking t-shirt that I made for him, my whole life went haywire. And it didn't have nothing to do with nobody else but for him at that time. And then I don't know whom else stuck their nose in my business and came fucking with me on the low and thought that they was adding. But I started to think it's more to that than what people talk about. But that's here that I really don't give a fuck. Let's get back to the man. That's why I don't even want to talk to nobody from Philadelphia at all. Like now, when I be on my little social media thing and people be like, "Oh, I'm from," I stop it right quick. I don't want to have nothing to do with y'all. So, and I will not go back dealing with them. I put that in heaven and earth. But let me go on and say this. I'm gonna say this real quick, and even people from Baltimore, between Philadelphia and Baltimore, they don't got to worry about me. I'm just gonna keep it a bean. Now, certain people in Philly, I would deal with, like the organization. It's only an organization that I would deal with, and that's Babachi. Everybody else go fuck themselves technically, because y'all, somebody done played a part of something that hurted me, and I'm not. My spirit ain't gonna lie. Let me tell y'all something. Being an empath, your spirit, your empath having discernment and all of that, and being chosen. I done posted. If y'all don't study my page, that's y'all fucking problem. Because I put shit out there so people could pay attention and educate themselves. So look, B.C.L is basically like I say, a brand that educates you, uplift you, motivate you, and for positive leaders in this community, and it's for bosses that's changing people's lives. So that's what B.C.L is. So if y'all don't pay attention to B.C.L, that's your problem, but it's people out here paying attention. So fuck you, pay me. But get back to what I'm saying. The dude, I stopped talking to him. I cut him off, like he still and then it's so funny because he bring up pictures, my old phone number, all that stuff, right? But here there, I stopped talking to him, and it's kind of funny how I end up in New York, and he was like, "I thought you wasn't gonna come in." I wasn't. It wasn't even a plan. But and everybody be like, "What brought you?" I kept saying my heart. My heart pulled me here. And then the other funny thing about it is my favorite place of a program The favorite place that I go to, but I don't, I don't like this Ace Place shit. I only like the person that runs the building technically, and that's Miss Cherry. Everybody else can go to hell. And selective people of security, selective, real selective, and the management. It's a couple of people in the management department, but they my complexion. Um, and that art person, she's my complexion. Um, and there's a couple of people in the RA, but they men. And one woman, I think. Well, no, it's a couple of women because there's a daytime woman that I fuck with behind the desk that she worked with the daytime staff. The daytime staff and the woman is cool. Let's talk about the afternoon. The afternoon is lukewarm. It's probably one out of all of them that I fuck with, and that's like the dark skin one. And it is another one because he was there last night. A little tall man. I think he Jamaican or African. I think he African, but he brown. He ain't even dark skin. He like my complexion, and he tall. And in the security department is the heavy set guy, the older lady, the redhead. Oh, and the redhead, she's a part of the residential staff. So she's a part of the residential, but it's a dark haired one that's so beautiful. And to me, I think they remind me of each other. But I keep saying they remind me of the Murray sisters. Again, a redhead and a dark skin. So I mean a dark hair. I said dark skin. But they aura the same. Like the oral color of both of them, they got the same aura color. That's why I keep thinking they the same people. And hold up, I'm keep going. She's security though. And there's another security person. Oh, it's the thick guy that I fuck with. The mama, I call her mama because she works the security scanner department. She cool as a fan, and I really care for that older lady. Like I said, the dark hair one, and then it's the light skin one with the glasses. Then it's who else? Let me keep going. The tall ones, of course, I fuck with them for some reason. I don't know why, because they got color on them too. I see they color, but this one be on this floor. He really got color to him. He's just quiet as fuck. But I bet you he a firecracker on the low. Who else? The African man, but he kind of spooky. He's sweet but spooky, and I love his aroma. Because you don't know if he nice or mean sometimes. So him, but when he smile, he light up a room. I can promise you that. That's it. I'm gonna be real. That's it. That's all I like in this place. If it wasn't for them, I would not give a fuck. But that's here there. So me saying it because I don't want to eliminate them, the good ones out of the people. And then the residents, it's only one. That's that girl with the one with the dog is cool, but I barely see her, so I can't say nothing. And I don't know what she do, but she always to herself to me. And then it's the one, that special one that I really love, but I love her because she from Philly. Like she the Philly sweetheart. So I'm gonna always bang out, and I'm gonna always make sure she good. That's it for real. Like real shit, that's all. And I don't even know the one with the dog, but the one with the dog, she got a special thing about her, and it's unique. It's so fucking unique. I don't know what it is, but she got color around her. And that's what I love. She don't have to say a lot. She more quiet and humble. Because when I first got here, I stood off away from her. But then when I introduced myself to her, because I'm like, bitch, you can't do that to everybody. And she was a sweet, I ain't never give her no shade. I just get up and move. Because when I don't know somebody, I try to get away. Because if I don't know your aura, but you can't know somebody aura when you got a bunch of dark people around you. You get me? It blocks out the good people. people. So that's the thing. You got to try the spirit by the spirit. So that's why I introduced myself, so I wouldn't have to keep feeling like I'm making her. Well, she probably didn't give a fuck, but I didn't either. But at the end of the day, it's rude because you don't want to paint a false narrative on somebody that you haven't even got a chance. Now, everybody else, I can see y'all aura because she don't do the shit that they do. She's not a snooper. She's not a person that's monitoring. She really stay to herself. And the bitch slay. I don't give a fuck. She cute as a button. Like, in her way, she cute as shit to me. I love her swag. That's it. But you see how you can like somebody and not trying to be them? People want to be people. You can't be everybody. Let them people be who they are. They natural. But that's not why I'm on here. So, last night we talking and he make a statement. I said, well, damn, you in a place that I like to come to most. I said, well, matter of fact, when I come to Manhattan, I go to my favorite spot. And he was like, well, why the fuck? Well, he didn't say why the fuck. He said, why haven't I seen you? And I'm like, I don't know, because I go there. Like, that's my favorite place to go because I know I appreciate their struggle, and I appreciate that they like to get up and do something with themselves. And even in their struggle, they making moves. You get me? That makes it proud. And their staff is about their business. I love their staff. I love the people in their building, Urban Pathways. So, and I'm a big advocate with Urban Pathways. Like, I don't know what it is, but the Urban Pathways speak my love language. And both of them, because the one under the ground over there by the bus station, they speak my love language too. So, bitch, I'm a big advocate for Urban Pathways because y'all don't know, they done did a lot for me. Yeah, I gotta drink more water because you know when your mouth get dry and the corners of your mouth get dehydrated because you dehydrated, because I don't drink a lot of water. I barely be drinking. Then I drink juice a lot. So I'm ready to switch up today. But anyways, get back to what I was saying is, and then there's other niggas that's late. But let me tell you something. If I die, bitch, y'all better be concerned. I don't know what the fuck y'all be thinking, because this is the demonic people that don't got enough faith thinking that they gonna last on this earth. They not. Let me break something down to y'all. What happened when the Pharisees did what they did to Jesus, right? And then when they nailed Jesus to the cross, what happened after that shit when Jesus said, I surrender my life over to you, Father? The veil ripped and the world shook. But y'all not paying attention. Because in Revelations, he said this place is going to get burnt. So are y'all demon motherfuckers for sure that y'all want to play with fire? Because y'all not taking this shit serious. Y'all just want to be atheists and walk around here non-believers. It's something bad gonna happen to y'all, and I'm gonna be the one to give it to y'all. I'm just gonna tell y'all the truth now. I don't give a fuck. You don't gotta believe it. If you want to touch your faith, keep doing it. If you want to touch your faith that bad, why don't y'all just go ahead and do it and let's start over? The fuck, what are y'all waiting for? Y'all bad, do it. Just like I tell every last demonic person that walk past me in this building. I see you watching me, but you smart enough to keep past me. Now you have selective dummies that want to try their faith because I guess they must be hierarchy demons. Because the same way Jesus got his powerful people and the Most High got their power. And then this bitch gonna tell me yesterday, matter of fact, might as well go ahead and give y'all my story time. So this bitch gonna tell me yesterday in the breakfast part, I went downstairs to get breakfast. This faggot gonna sit there and say, I don't believe in Jesus. I don't worship Jesus. I worship the devil. Basically what she said in so many words, Satan. She worships Satan. So Satan is on, y'all only worship in one person, right? We praying to the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Y'all can't speak in tongues. Do you know the tongues is the thing that keeps us connected to the spiritual realm? I could drop to my knees right now and usher in the spirit of God in front of their faces. And all they gonna do is try to distract me because they know once you go into the holy place of holy, they ain't got shit. And that's what they're afraid of. That's why they trying to paint the narrative that we're crazy. Because they don't want nobody pay attention to the key pointers of what gets us to what we need. It's the praises go up, blessings come down. And the way you get the praises, you have to praise the Most High. Like worship Him. Give Him utterance. Give Him praise. Speak in an unknown tongue, which that a lot of y'all can't do. That's why He say many are called, few are chosen. Because you have to have the tools of the Spirit. And a lot of y'all don't have the tools of the Spirit. That's why I keep asking y'all, are y'all equipped for the spiritual fight? The devils know I'm equipped and other people. That's why they keep trying to pray against you. And why you think they come at me more than one person? One can take 1,000, 1,000 can take 10,000. But I got more than 1,000 on my back. And these warlocks and demons in this building don't even know this shit. And every time I pray, watch my roommate walk through this door. It's always a pattern to this shit. Even though at first they was trying to paint the narrative that my roommate was bad, but now see she just chill. She's just a corner person, do her thing. Cause when she come in here, all she gonna do is do her ones and twos and go sleep. You can't be bothered with her. She chill. She quiet. She got her own selective thing going on. And I think some of these people mad now because I got somebody that I can sit in a room with and don't have to keep running out and being uncomfortable. I don't give a fuck about this shit that goes on in this room. As long as my section is straight, I don't care. I don't care. That shit don't bother me. But let me get back to my story time about the guy. So, me and him, I told him, I'm like, look, I go to my favorite. He was like, why haven't I seen you? I'm like, well, why would you? But mind you, he in that area. The whole time I'm down there, now I'm wondering why that area give me good spirits and good vibes. Because I enjoy coming to Manhattan. I enjoy that area. Do I want a house? No. I really want to go to the Bronx because he's saying to me, I don't know, I'm that Bronx type bitch. Like, the energy over there in the Bronx area, like, that's me all day. Their Bronx, well, it seemed like all of Brooklyn's is getting gentrified, right? And that's what it seemed like. Because in New York, I ain't even go to the Bronx and Brooklyn in New York because I don't know. It's just something that you get tired of. I'm not saying because I haven't even been over there to Brooklyn, but Brooklyn, I'm a Brooklyn girl. Baltimore best. I'm motherfucking queen. South Baltimore, Brooklyn. So. One of them, one of the queens from South. Let me say that now because it's other queens like me that stomps through Brooklyn. And if they don't consider themselves one of the kings or queens of Brooklyn, that's their problem. But, bitch, I'm one of the queens out of Brooklyn, South Baltimore, bitch. I stomp through, that's my area. I, like, grew up there. So that shit, like, every time I come home, bitch, I'm home. Like, I'm home. Like I tell people, you come across that bridge, it's a whole different ball game. We technically, Baltimore be like, oh, we different from, well, Brooklyn to us is not even Baltimore, for real, for real. It's Baltimore, but it ain't Baltimore because we on an island, or South Baltimore is on an island all by itself. And I really think and then that's another part. South Baltimore is the side that they gentrifying, for real, for real. They not even worrying, they doing all the outskirts, but South Baltimore is going to be where all the wealthy people end up moving to. So if you starting to make money, everybody and their mother going to be trying to buy out land over South Baltimore because you can fix it up and make it better. And mind you, South Baltimore really was just a white town. Everything out that bitch was white. And then black people moved in, and now it's gonna end up being nothing but all wealthy people. That's where I'm believing a whole bunch of famous people gonna start buying out South Baltimore, and they gonna get their little shit out that bitch. Cause I seen it before I left. So which I ain't mad at it, bitch. That's the best thing to do. You better buy something. Y'all got y'all hospital, y'all got y'all stores, y'all can open up y'all stuff. Y'all can live comfortable over there. And if y'all smart, bitch, I will get a toll. Well, not a toll, but a security thing, cause you gotta be mindful who come through y'all shit and start fucking shit up. Cause you can buy Westport, you definitely can buy Cherry Hill, and y'all definitely can get Brooklyn. Y'all need to start moving them bitches out, cause y'all already building up y'all houses, and most of the thing. Then you got Federal Hill area, all of that already gentrified. And it's comfortable as fuck. It's the inner city is fucked up, like South and West. And really, that's all they got, South and West. West Baltimore, East Baltimore. And South. I mean, East and West. Because South Baltimore is totally different than East Baltimore and South Baltimore. I mean, East Baltimore and West Baltimore. Them two motherfucking parts is... And then the difference in East Baltimore, they nothing but drug dealers, like dope dealers. So they chill, but they slick but chill. You go over West, that's where the ratchet and wild and crazy motherfuckers at. So, and then you go to South Baltimore, you got all of that. The dope, the wild and crazy, the black and whites, Hispanics, Asian, African, the what you call them? I call them guala gualas. I forgot. I call them guala gualas because it'd be so funny because that's what everybody call them out there. Yo, they the ones that deport people, put you on the ships and shit. Them motherfuckers, but they cool as shit. No shade, because my cousin got babies by a couple of. Well, she got a daughter by one, but they cool as shit. They always been cool. But one thing about me, I always been protected. And well, Baltimore, period, bitch. I'm well known. I'm well known all over Maryland, period. Like, bitch, my name gonna ring bells, but I have two names that ring bells in Maryland. So you probably hear somebody say, oh, that's such and such. You ain't gonna know that person. But when you say China, most people know China, but they know me by something else. But regardless, both of my names is legendary up and down Maryland. The DMV, all up and down. I'm well good. Especially by my last name. If you say that last name in Maryland, they already know. And ain't too many people got that last name. And plus I got a unique last name. It's a special last name, real shit. But to make a long story short, so I came here, I told dude, he was like, I wouldn't move to the Bronx, but that's where I want to be at, because the Bronx is more so my speed, everything. I already did it. And it's so funny because when I went to go look for the house, you would have thought I grew up out in the Bronx. How I walk through the streets, how I don't give a fuck. And then the spirits is totally different over there in the Bronx. It's so laid back and chill. It's not witchy. It's not like... They not witchy. And then there was a hood nigga on the step trying to be smart. I was like, yo, real shit, because I'm one thing, I'm comical. So, and I don't give a fuck because I come from the hood. So you just walk up to people like you know them. For me, and because you know the city be like, don't walk up on me. Nigga, is you scared of somebody walking up on you? That means you got issues, yo. But anyways, so I'm like, yo, is this not knowing you gotta be careful when you walk? Because I could have stayed on one street and been wrong, but not knowing I had to go up the steps to get to another spot, because it's a maneuver when you get to a certain part of the Bronx. I was over there by Grand area, Grand Avenue. So to get to Grand Avenue, you got to go through a whole lot of twisting and turning to get, because you got to go up the steps to get through, especially if you walking. So I'm like, all right, cool beans, got it. And so I did all that, but I'm walking through this joint, and then I see some Africans, or they could have been Jamaicans, because there's so many different cultures out there. So I walk up to the guy and I'm like, yo, you know where what's the, he was like, yeah, just turn right here. Da, da, da. But they wasn't even scared of me and I wasn't scared of them. You would have thought I lived out there. But anyways, it was fun for me. That's why when the man was like saying what he's saying, oh, I don't worry about that because I'm hood. That's just something I don't worry about. Like, I don't worry about nothing that's hood. Like, I don't. Because one thing about me, I know how to shoot guns. I know how to stab you the fuck up. I know how to beat the shit out you. Look, I get down and dirty with the best of them. And that's one thing that people, I'm a fucking killer. For real. I don't play about that shit. You just haven't seen me go to the extreme, but I done been to the extreme. Some people just lucky that the Lord got his hand on me. Let me say that now. He don't let me play but so far with the darkness. Cause he know. And bitch, I done did some shit though. That's the thing that a lot of people don't know before I really got into. Now, killing, people been on almost on that spectrum, but do I know I'm a killer? Hell yeah, I know I'm a killer. I know I'm a killer. Because how my anger is. I have a mean ass temper. And it's by the grace of God that he controlled me. It's the God in me, but the grace of God that controls my killing. See, that's y'all problem. Y'all don't have nothing that y'all afraid of. I'm afraid of God in me and the God in the universe. So y'all pussies gonna get ass whoopings. There's a lot of shit that y'all did that y'all gonna get an ass whooping for. So I don't have to worry about that shit. But I do know I'm a killer. That's why I say the only way I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, all God gotta do is push that button. And I'm gonna wear y'all asses out. But here, there. So me and him talking, and he was like, well, I haven't seen you. I'm like, well, I don't know. He was like, well, I'm not that far from there. So boom, there you go. Mind you, older guy. Everything I want in a package deal, like cockwise, I've been waiting. Oh, I'm gonna let that man slay me. He might not be mine, but he's gonna get some of this good old cookie, honey. He's gonna get some of cookies. And I'm going to swallow him. Just like TDJ said, have you ever been swallowed? Bitch, I'm going to swallow him. If y'all seen how pretty that man meat is, and he an older man, bitch, the last time I got slayed by an older man, bitch, I walked out there the most happiest motherfucker ever. Then I tried somebody after that older man and went to Philly again and tried. Another older man tried me, broke up. That shit wasn't worth shit. So I haven't had sex then because it kind of traumatized me. So, and then one breadcrumby in the same case. Like, no, I even told the dude that. I told him everything. Because I know one thing about me. If I fuck with you, I can't lie to you. I like to be transparent and honest, so can't nobody be like, oh, I didn't know. Yes, you did. I tell you. That's how real I am. So, then on top of that, I had to realize that. But I'm going to do another video because I got a video that I have to speak about. Something I have to speak about that's very important for y'all celebrities too. Because of the simple fact is, I'm going to just do that video and then I'll talk about it later. But yeah, I'm looking for a place out in the Bronx. Hopefully, I need one before the 14th. Not even the 14th. I just want it because my birthday coming up and I want to be into my place before my birthday. And I want to be comfortable for my birthday. And I don't give a fuck about meeting people. Because like I said, I'm only here to meet selected people. And even if me and this older man don't work out, which that I'm not going to put all my eggs in a basket because of the simple fact he's older. I still got growth. And we going to be always a vibe. Spiritual vibe together. We are intertwined. Because he's an empath. I'm an empath. And I need that empath relationship. You get me? Somebody that I could relate to. Somebody understands me as well as an empath, but as a human being and as a feminine energy. Because he respect my feminine. He knows what go on with me, but he don't give a fuck. He's just a vibe and we can relate to each other. That's why I say a lot of y'all motherfuckers out here gotta step up y'all cookies and get an understanding. Y'all weak. And until y'all open the door, and he know about Fortune to Society. He said, "What you doing with Fortune to Society?" He said, "Fortune to Society is for the OGs, right?" I laugh, I fall out, I kid, I so kid. I was like, "Well, shit, I am an OG." He was like, "Cause I know I'm an OG like that, right?" So it's funny that everybody consider Fortune, and I do too. I always consider Fortune to Society a OG program organization. And now, by him giving me my confirmation, it lets me know Fortune to Society is for the OGs. Like, bitch, you gotta be an OG to even be able to handle what's going on in there. And that's why I see the difference in the older crowd than the motherfuckers that's just, and the ones that they always complain about every fucking thing, especially the women. Like, they don't get their attention, and I'm not talking about the staff. I'm talking about the people on the spectrum. When they don't get their way, they whine a lot. Like, they whiners, and that shit be blowing me. And then the other thing, they don't have enough windows to let some of them spirits and demons out either. Cause they be having too many spirits. You got to think about it. It's a building that's trying to teach talent, so energy is going to always be in there. Energy, it's all kinds of energy. You got the energy of the spirits of the good people that's trying to put talent together, because there's a bunch of talent in one building. And when you got a whole bunch of talent in one building, its spirits could tend to get heavy in there, because then now you got the frustrating spirits, you got the good spirits, you got the sweet spirits, then you got the evil spirits. And that's what everybody talk about. Oh, I gotta get out of here because there's too much energy in here. It's an energy building. You need a window to let some of that shit out. What I do in the room, like right now, because these demons around me, and they seep through the floor because there's so many. It's demonic spirits in here. It's good ones, but it's more demonic than good. And they sleep through the door because they listen. They nosy. I know these walls are done. That's why I don't like apartments. Because when you live in an apartment, your room, the walls be done. And people don't know how to mind their business. They trying to tune into your life. And that just lets you know motherfuckers don't got lives. So y'all continue. Boss change lives.